Aston Martin must be fans of Red Bull because they want it. Adrian Newey set to be announced, and now Lawrence Stroll has turned his eyes to Max Verstappen. Welcome back, guys, to Paul Grayson. We're simply here to talk about Max Verstappen to Aston Martin. Is it going to happen? Can it happen? Well, let's look at the logic. Let's look at the method to the madness. Max Verstappen currently sits top of the Drivers' Championship with 7 wins. The nearest Aston Martin driver to him is Fernando Alonso with no wins and 49 points. He's a whopping 228 points behind Max Verstappen. Why would Max Verstappen join Aston Martin in 2026? Well, Adrian Newey. We clearly see at Red Bull, he's unhappy. You've seen that in the past, ever since but Miami, there's been a bit. The unhappiness with him in the team is completely, it's revealed itself. It was there early on the season, but when they were getting 1-2s and Max was winning easy, it's not going to be that noticeable. But now there's been a few mistakes creeping in. Max's anger's been getting the better of him, and we've seen that boil over in Hungary. But the question is, who would he be joining at Aston Martin? Would it be Fernando Alonso or Lance Stroll? I love Alonso, right? But he's getting old, and you should still be picking 45-year-old Fernando Alonso, in my opinion, over Max Verstappen. But the reality of it is, Lance Stroll is Lawrence Stroll's son, which pretty much rules out him getting moved out. Now, could you get a season of Alonso and Max teaming up potentially? But how good's Fernando Alonso realistically going to be when if he goes toe to toe with Max Verstappen? Verstappen would probably know that, and if he gets assurances, I could definitely see him going. But I think there's a reason that the Mercedes seat hasn't been filled out. I wouldn't be surprised if Max Verstappen does some mad switcheroo and goes to Mercedes. But how would that make Lewis Hamilton fans feel? How would that make Lewis Hamilton feel? And what about Toto Wolff? He'll still feel betrayed by that title that Max Verstappen won. End of the day, it's not really Max Verstappen's fault. It's went down that way, but, he still won the title from Lewis Hamilton, brother. So it would be very weird to see him go to Aston Martin, but that's what I like about all these driver talks. Verstappen, he's been at Red Bull for years, man. We're talking 8 seasons, 9 seasons. It's like when you see Hamilton move, it's good. It's good for the business. It's very good for the business. But yeah, honestly, I'd rather see Verstappen go to Aston Martin, because I'd rather see Aston Martin win more world titles than Mercedes. Give it to somebody new. We've seen Red Bull and Mercedes dominate quite a lot. So Ferrari, McLaren, or Aston Martin, win something, please.